Hey everyone, College Investor here, back with another video for you today. So in today's we're going to talk about Arcimoto. I know it's been a long time since I covered this stock and lots of you wanted to know what's going on with the stock because it's actually been going crazy. So we're going to talk about all the news in this video. We're going to go over a couple of key points in the earnings report. But before I do so, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. And if you like these videos, leave it an early thumbs up as it really helps me out grow the channel and get my videos out there. So without further ado, let's start with the charts. Alright, so looking at the graph, I am pretty speechless.
I have nothing to say.
Last time I've covered the stock was, I think, over 2 months or so ago. It was at around about $6 or so. So I've been adding a little bit here, a little bit there. My dollar cost averaging price is around $6.40 or so. So I'm up, I think, around about 140% because in the last 2 days, this stock has gone up over 100%, which is pretty crazy if you ask me, because of some announcements and some news that we're going to talk about in this video. But today the stock is already down, I think 10% or so. This is normal. When a stock goes up 70% in one day, usually the next day the market calms down. Could well be that the stock is going up again to the $16 mark. But for now, if you want, you can take profits. If you're up 200%, 150%, I would suggest to take profit and then wait a bit for the market to calm down. All right, so let's first start with their number one goal in their earnings report, which was getting to scale. Obviously, they have partnered up with Sandy Munro and Associates. So right now there are actually 3 engineering projects underway. 2 of those are a new mass production of a new front clip design, and the other one is a cost down analysis of the whole production line. Now they also partnered up with some key companies to go full circle in their whole ecosystem, from producing to delivering their vehicles to actually maintaining the customer satisfaction. So they've partnered up with DHL. Now they can actually deliver their vehicles to all states in the United States. I know a lot of you thought, oh, they've partnered up with DHL, meaning that DHL is going to buy FUVs from Arcimoto, but no, it's basically DHL that's going to deliver those FUVs or other Arcimoto vehicles to all the states in the United States. So basically, they can already write down the revenue the moment the vehicle leaves their manufacturing plant. And the 2 others are Progressive for the insurance part and Road America for roadside assistance. Now, Mark, actually the CEO, said Q3 was actually an ugly quarter regarding margins. He expects that to go into Q4 as well. Even though revenue for Q3 grew almost 2000% since last year, the margins weren't that good at all. But actually in August, the average sales price of a vehicle was $22.6 thousand, which is higher than the base price of an FUV. The reason is because they've added this configuration option. When you buy an FUV, you can start configuring it, maybe adding some colors, some designs, some doors, roofs, etc. So that's something that is adding to the value and actually to the potential revenue of each vehicle. And he put a target for Q4 to be better than Q2 and Q3 combined. Actually, Q3 tripled deliveries from Q2, so that's already a plus. And that means that a very exciting Q4 is ahead of us. And at the moment, they haven't given any guidance yet. But there is good news coming up actually for 2021. They actually expect Q1 and Q2 to be better thanks to the cost reduction program and the addition of the Roadster, which we're going to talk about right now. They say that the Roadster is going to have higher margin because it's a simpler build. It's going to attract new customers, which is always good. Even if they don't buy a Roadster, they might buy another vehicle that they're producing. And people who have pre-ordered an FUV will have the option to choose the Roadster if they want to. They continued by saying that pre-orders for Q4 were actually opened in October and are already full and closed. They will open orders for Q1 pretty soon. It's very good to see that actually when they are starting to accept orders, it gets filled pretty fast. That means that demand is there, and if they can up production pretty soon, if they can scale up, I believe revenues will follow, margins will follow as well. Now, someone on the earnings call actually asked, what are the people buying? Now, the bulk of those orders are still FUVs, but obviously there are some deliverators in them as well. And we would expect Roadsters to be pre-ordered when that new pre-order window opens. Now, regarding marketing, they still intend to use word of mouth marketing. because, well, as of now, it's working pretty well. And again, I think with the type of vehicle that they're selling, when more and more FUVs hit the road, I think just looking at these vehicles would mean free marketing. Now, going back to their balance sheets, we can see here that their cash position has actually increased almost threefold. That money will be used to scale up production, to fund that cost reduction plan, and probably also future uncertainties regarding the pandemic. So it's pretty good to see that regarding cash, they're all safe right there. Doesn't matter what's going to happen, they have plenty of cash if they need to use it. Now, Mark actually answered another couple of questions regarding their batteries and potential autonomous vehicles. So regarding the batteries, he referred to Tesla's battery day and said that if in the future Tesla decides to sell those battery cells to other companies, he would for sure be open to have talks with them to maybe implement that in their FUVs, because as you know, the main goal of Arcimoto is to become sustainable and to help with climate change. And regarding the autonomous part, he said that, well, Arcimoto never really intended to be this autonomous vehicle type of company, but he says that if someone with autonomous technology wants to implement that and wants to help Arcimoto become autonomous vehicles, he would be open to that as well. But now let's talk about the big news and one of the main reasons why the stock actually soared. Arcimoto and the city of Orlando launched joint municipal pilot program to test ultra-efficient electric vehicles in city fleets. So Arcimoto's FUVs and deliverators will be put to the test across 6 city departments, furthering Orlando's mission to create one of the most environmentally friendly, economically and socially vibrant communities in the nation. They say, quote, "We are thrilled to work with Mayor Dyer and the city of Orlando, one of the most forward-looking cities in the country when it comes to increasing sustainability and tackling climate crisis. We believe Orlando's use of our practical, ultra-efficient, small footprint vehicles will serve as a model for other cities across the country that aim to aggressively electrify their fleets." Now, this pilot program will take 90 days. Arcimoto vehicles are expected to be tested by Orlando's fire department, police department, code enforcement division, permitting services, venues, and parking enforcement. I think a lot of us have been waiting for such big news and actually good news regarding Arcimoto, and I'm very happy to see some progress regarding the production and obviously the marketing part, scaling up, going into different markets as well. So overall, I'm very bullish about Arcimoto. I still believe in them. This is just the beginning. If you ask me, they're going to go and grow more in the United States, and maybe eventually, who knows, they're going to go worldwide. Don't forget, their goal is to produce 50,000 vehicles in the next coming years, and who knows, maybe 100,000 a couple of years after that. So that will be it for this video. If you liked it, consider leaving a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button. And as always, guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.